Drive on Mama, buckle up. Andrea TV here from driveonmama.com, coming to you on Valentine's Day night. It is currently almost 7 o'clock. We logged on about 6:45. We're just going to work a couple of hours, no later than 9:30-ish. And we did decline our first order. It was a batch for $19.19 for 3.8 miles, picking up at Chipotle. That one was not going to go up, and it would have left us further out because it was going into the city. Then we accepted the next one. It was a catering bag order, $22.75 with a plus sign, going 6 miles and change. We accepted that. We were going to take it, but I remember the address. That person lives way out in the boonies, and they never tip more than $10 to $15. And the items on the order, 3 of the items were 3 slices of white pizza. So we unassigned that one. Peak pay is until $7.29, and if I took that order, I definitely would not get a second order until I got all the way back to the avenue, and peak pay would be over. Then we accepted the next order where hopefully we can get a second one in before peak pay is over. It's for $10.50 and I believe less than 3 miles. And let's go get it. Well, so much for getting a second order before peak pay is over. They have informed me that my customer's order is going to take about 20 minutes. I most likely was the first person to receive that order, and it is nowhere near finished. And there's no point in unassigning because the customer only lives 8 minutes away driving. I've already put in their address, and it's most likely going to be a wait at any restaurant that you go to right now. So we're going to wait it out, and hopefully they took it. Okay, since he told us we had a 20-minute wait, I turned on the Uber Eats app, and luckily I received an order that's going by where my Doordash customer home will be. So we accepted an order on Uber Eats, picking up at a sandwich shop, which currently has no wait at all, $10 and change, a total of 1.2 miles. I was 0.7 miles away from the sandwich shop, and he said it'll be ready in 20 minutes. I looked at the screenshot. I took that order at 7:01. It is now 7:21. Let's go back and see if it's ready. Chinese food in hand, sandwiches in the car. We're going to drop off both. Okay, sometimes you play the game and you lose. I am not at a high enough percentage to decline all of the orders I'm questioning. So that order went up to $15.36, even with the peak pay and the waiting 20 minutes. Thank you, Mr. Customer. They tipped less than $10, and we're glad we had the Uber Eats. Then we received another one that we did not accept, $27.19 for 9.2 miles, 2 pickups, 2 drop-offs. Both restaurants most likely had a wait. And then we were at 71%, and they sent us another batch. So if I declined it, I'd go down to 69. So we took it, $12.50 for 3.8 miles at the same restaurant. So that's a plus. But we're going to 2 apart. There was a wait at this restaurant too, and we have to get in where we fit in. We turned Uber Eats back on. We picked up an additional add-on, $8.08, going 3-point-something miles. Basically, they're about a half a mile away from our second Doordash drop-off. Let's go across the street and get the Indian food. Well, you know how Uber Eats doesn't show you the actual address, just the cross streets? I assumed that it was going to be about half a mile. No, the Uber Eats customer was across the street from the second Doordash customer. He sent me a text as soon as I hit confirm delivery. I didn't hit confirm delivery until I was at the second drop off. He said, "Oh, I'll head down so you don't have to wait out." I had to wait for him to come down because I didn't give him any time. I just crossed the street. But we are on our way back to the avenue. It is 8:30, 1 hour or less to go. We are back on the avenue, and we waited a while, and we stopped to get some lasagna to make lasagna for dinner tomorrow. I bought the other stuff from Aldi, but they didn't have lasagna noodles. We have our next order, $6.75, going 1-point-something miles. Hopefully it's ready after we did our little bit of shopping. That order is dropped off, and before we arrived at that customer's home, we received another one from Uber Eats that we were willing to take. It was for $7.03 miles, or $7.08, and that order from Doordash went up to $10.84. Thank you, Mr. or Miss Customer. Now we're going to get another cheeseburger. And we have the cheeseburger in hand, and the hostess was on her phone, and whoever she was texting, she was giving them two because her head was just a-going. She looked up and said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, how may I help you?" Let's go deliver. And that last customer met us outside, and I'm grateful because they live in an apartment building where it is almost the size of a city block, and you can be walking forever to get to their apartment. So thank you, sir, very much. And we are ending for the night. This is not the dinner shift I expected on Valentine's Day / night, but that most likely is because I started at 6:45. Most people who are ordering dinner order it before 6:45, especially if it is a family. So I missed out on the lucrative large orders, and we are grateful for what we got. $38.70 on DoorDash and $21 on Uber Eats. If it does change, I'll come back and let you know. But in closing, I wish you large tips, no waits, and short distances. And drive on, mama!